to Reach for the Top, the game in which some of Ontario's brightest students have an opportunity to demonstrate their knowledge. 24 teams originally entered into our preliminary elimination. 8 teams made it to the provincials. And now, the last game of the quarterfinals. Let's meet today's contestants. Representing the Hamilton area, Ancaster High and Vocational School, with Darren Mahaffey, Graham Rogers, Andrew McGlinchey, and Reggie Varghese. The teacher coach, Mrs. Linda Helson. And from the Ottawa area, Bell High School with Daryl Farr, Ted Penton, player coach Michelle Dunstan, and Mark Jays. The assistant coaches, Ileana and Warren.
Hi, and I'm Mark Labe. Welcome. Last game, quarterfinals. Welcome, panel. You all set to go? Okay, good luck to both sides. The small country of Andorra is located between, Darren?
France and Spain. Correct.
What is the Celtic or Celtic language spoken by the natives of, Andrew?
Gaelic.
No.
The Isle of Man. Bell?
Manx.
Correct. Manx is correct. In what year was King Louis XVI of France executed? Graham?
1791.
No.
Spell? Michelle?
1792.
No.
1793. What is the name of the 142-foot-long sailing schooner which appears on the Canadian... Michelle?
The Blue Nose.
Yeah. The original Royal Canadian Mint was opened in Ottawa following the Yukon Gold Rush. Darren?
Winnipeg.
No.
In what province was the new mint built 66 years later? Bell? Michelle?
Manitoba.
Manitoba is what we're looking for there. Okay, just before we get on to Canadian Festivals panel, I'd like you to meet two very important people here, keeping track of the accounting on this, the scores and all the mathematics involved in that. Kathy Gay-Kudis.
Hello, Mark.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Steve Officer, our judge.
Mark?
Ready to go?
Yes, fourth of what I'm sure will be yet another good game.
You'll find this a very exciting game. We certainly do. Let's see how we do with Canadian Festivals right after these announcements. Okay, panel. Here we go with Canadian Festivals. See how we do with the creature in the being the focus of the annual celebration in Summerside, Prince Edward Island. Michelle?
Lobster.
Correct. Yes, and Shediac, New Brunswick, the annual Lobster Fest there. Which city, along with its neighbor to the north, celebrates the International Freedom Festival each July? Darren?
Windsor.
You got it. This town has gained fame as the starting point of worldwide bathtub races. Daryl?
Nanaimo.
Correct. Yeah. There's a famous bar there, too, isn't there? Never mind. Art. Let's have a look at this particular painting. What 19th century master painted?
Van Gogh.
Correct. Okay, Van Gogh painted in France, but what was his nationality? Darren?
He's Spanish.
No.
He was not, Darren.
Michelle?
Dutch.
Correct. Dutch is correct.
Could have been Spanish.
Atomic energy. What are the tiny uncharged particles in, Andrew?
Neutrons.
Correct. In the nucleus of an atom. What word describes the characteristic shown by some types of matter that spontaneously emit? Andrew?
Radioactivity.
Correct. Yeah. The emission of energy and subatomic particles. The nucleus attempts to achieve stability, usually by, Darren?
Valence electrons.
No.
Usually by the emission of charged particles. Name one of these charged particles. Bell, Daryl?
Alpha particles.
That's right. Beta particles, another group. Here's a 10-point scramble. What city was Rome's opponent in the 3 Punic Wars? Andrew?
Carthage.
Correct. Okay. Ancaster, these are yours. 10 points for each correct answer, and we're talking about Carthage. In what modern Mediterranean country are the ruins of Carthage located? Graham?
Tunisia.
Correct. Who was Carthage's leading general in the Second Punic War? Graham?
Hannibal.
Correct. Which Roman general defeated Hannibal at the Battle of Zama in 202 BC? Graham?
Scipio.
Correct.
Good job. Good job.
Caricatures in comic strips, the topic now. The modern newspaper strip was born in the heat of rivalry between giants of the American press. In January 1894, a comic strip filled... Daryl?
Yellow Kid.
No.
Filled for the first time a full-color page of the New York World. Who was the world's famous publisher? Ancaster. Graham.
Howard Hughes.
No.
Joseph Pulitzer. October 1896, another New York publisher announced in his rival paper, the Morning Journal, the first regular weekly full-color comic supplement. Name Pulitzer's rival publisher. Graham.
Hearst?
Correct. William Randolph Hearst. What was the title of the earliest adventure comic strip? Michelle.
The Yellow Kid?
No.
Created in 1929 by Harold Foster, Ancaster. Andrew.
Buck Rogers.
No.
Tarzan. A literate strip with psychological overtones imbued with truly satirical flashes with Johnny's Hart's BC, which first, Darren,
Toronto Sun.
which first appeared in 1958 and was set in prehistoric times. 6 years later, Hart, in collaboration with Brant Parker, introduced a strip with a medieval setting. Name that strip. Bell. Darryl.
The Wizard of Id.
Correct. Got it. Okay. We're looking at 100 for Ancaster, 80 for Bell as we move into classical music. We'd like you to listen to these musical excerpts and answer the following questions. Here's the first one. This is an excerpt from what famous work by the composer Dukas? Graham.
Peter and the Wolf?
Bell. Mickey Mouse with the star in one interpretation, The Sorcerer's Apprentice.
That's right.
Okay, let's have another piece of music here. This work, full of pomp and circumstance, is by Graham.
Elgar?
Edward Elgar, a British composer, entitled Pomp and Circumstance. Let's try another piece of music. This is an overture to an opera named for what Greek hero who faced the underworld? Andrew.
Orpheus.
That's right, Orpheus. What composer living in 19th century Paris wrote Orpheus and the Underworld? Michelle.
Offenbach.
Correct. That's right. Okay, on to famous trials panel. Who was defense counsel for John T. Scopes? Michelle.
Darrow.
Correct. Clarence Darrow in the Scopes monkey trial in 1925. Who was at the center of the legal scandal between 1894 and 1899, which divided France into two hostile, Graham?
Dreyfus?
Correct. Yeah, two hostile political factions. Who examined the Moscow show trials of the 1930s in his novel Darkness at Noon? Graham?
Trotsky.
No.
Bell.
Norman
Michelle.
Mailer.
No.
Arthur Kestler. On to government. Although the Democratic candidate received more popular votes than his Republican opponent in the 1876 U.S. presidential election, he lost. The Republican winner was Rutherford B. Hayes. Reggie.
Johnson?
No.
What was... Mark.
Arthur.
No.
We were looking for the name of the Democratic loser who shares his name with the car rental agency, Samuel J. Tilden. What political institution makes it possible for an American president to be elected by a minority? Reggie.
The Electoral College.
Correct. Is it possible in Canada for a majority government? Darren.
Yes.
Correct. It is possible for a majority government to be elected with fewer votes than another party. That was the question. Musical history. At the end of the 16th century in Italy, an instrumental style of composition was developed independent of the choral style. What was this new form called? Graham.
Renaissance?
No.
Bell. Michelle.
Sonata.
Yes. What was a musical composition for voice called? Michelle.
Madrigal.
No.
Ancaster. Andrew.
Area.
No.
Cantata. The early sonatas were written for what instrument? Darren.
Violin.
No.
Bell.
Harpsichord.
No.
Strings, generally. Canadian businessmen. Name the founder of the Argus Corporation. He was also noted as the owner of several champion racehorses, including Northern Dancer. He moved. Reggie.
E.B. Taylor?
Correct.
That's right, Edward Plunkett Taylor. He served as chairman and president of Expo 86. Who is this businessman? Ted.
Bronfman.
No.
Graham.
Murray Pesam?
No.
Jim Pattison. Of what company was Brian Mulroney president before, Darren?
Inco.
No.
Before taking up politics? Bell.
Algoma Steel.
No.
The Iron Ore Company of Canada. Questions now based on the months. Panel, which month of the year was named after a two-headed god? Andrew.
January.
Correct.
After Janus. The word June is derived from the Latin Juvenus. What does Juvenus mean?
I can't read it.
Michelle.
Youth.
Yes.
The name of which month was derived from the Latin word for 9? Andrew.
November.
Correct.
2 months of the year honor Roman leaders. Andrew.
July and August.
Correct.
Good job.
Okay, which black diving bird related to the pelican has been used by Oriental fishermen, Daryl,
Cormorant.
Correct.
to catch fish? Name the associate of Karl Marx who wrote Michel.
Engels.
Correct.
The Conditions of the Working Class in England, and he edited part of Das Kapital, too. What was the name of Major Barbara's father in George Bernard Shaw's play of that name? Graham.
Samuel.
No.
Michelle.
George.
No.
Andrew Undershaft. The wildebeest is a native of which continent? Michelle.
Australia.
No.
Which continent, Andrew?
Africa.
Correct.
In 1961, Jacques Miller, a physician at a medical research center in London, discovered that a flat, pinkish-gray organ located high in the chest behind the breastbone helps protect young children from disease. What's the organ? Graham.
Pancreas.
No.
It's the thymus gland. We have the assigned questions coming up next. Stay with us. Reach for the Top continues.
McClellan and Stewart Canadian Publishers have provided a 4-book Canadian encyclopedia to each member of the 24 teams entered in this year's provincial Reach for the Top series.
Okay, just before we check the official score, I have a couple of people I'd like you to meet. Dan So, who spends a lot of time at Saunders Secondary School in London, and an equivalent amount of time spent at Ancaster High School in Ancaster by Paul McGlinchey. Gentlemen.
Thank you. Welcome to Coach's Corner. Well, Don, what do you think of the game so far?
Well, it's really a tight game right now, and the only reason the one team isn't pulling ahead of the other is good goaltending. That's the only thing good about this game. You call yourselves players if you spend a little less time doing your homework, a little more time in the grapevine. Maybe you'll get some of those sports questions.
Well, what about that team question that Ancaster...
Oh, wait a second. How about that ref, Steve Officer? How many calls does he miss? He'd probably miss a bench-clearing brawl.
Well, that's all the time we have this week. Now back to the Quizmaster.
Thank you. You better watch it. You got a
I
credit.
didn't think I was doing too badly so far. Hamilton 200, Ottawa 140.
Okay, on to the assigned question, wherein Darren and Daryl are up first. We'll ask you to identify the capitals of the following Latin American countries. Gentlemen, first answer in, of course, is the one that counts. Capital of Honduras. Darren.
Tegucigalpa.
Correct.
Nicaragua. Darren.
Managua.
Correct.
Okay, Graham and Ted. Costa Rica. Graham.
Santiago.
No.
Ted.
San Salvador.
No.
San Jose. Brazil. Graham.
Brasilia.
Correct.
Andrew. Michelle. Capital of Peru. Michelle.
Lima.
Correct.
The capital of Chile.
Santiago.
Correct.
Reggie and Mark. Uruguay. Mark.
Cigarette.
No.
Uruguay. Reggie. Montevideo. Suriname. Capital of Suriname, Mark.
Georgetown.
No.
Reggie. Paramaribo. Or Paramaribo. I'm going to try that again, but I think I hurt myself. Scores at 230 for Ancaster, 160 for Bell as we go into current events. Name the last American hostage to be freed after, Michelle,
Taylor.
No.
after 2,454 days in captivity. Darren.
Terry Anderson.
Terry Anderson.
Good.
Anderson was also the longest held hostage since March 16, 1985. Anderson is a journalist for the Associated Press. What title did he hold and in fact still holds? Darren.
Chief Bureau Officer.
No.
Bell? Michelle?
Foreign Bureau Officer.
No.
Middle East Affairs Chief. One of the family members delighted to greet Anderson was his sister, Peggy Say, who was undaunted in her efforts to have him released. A special meeting, however, was with which family member whom, Michelle?
His daughter.
That's right. His daughter, Salome, who was born while Terry was in hostage. Here's a word scramble panel. We'd like you to descramble the 4 letters in the name of the Greek god of love to get a word meaning a flower that grows, Michelle.
Rose.
Rose. You take eros. And you get Rose.
Okay.
Another descramble here. Descramble the 3 letters of a word meaning the front part of the waist to get a word which is used to denote a friend. Daryl.
Pal?
Yes, that's right. You get pal from lap. Come on. Okay. Moving right along. Descramble the 4 letters of the word which denotes the distinctive title by which every person is referred to. Michelle?
Mane.
Correct. You get a word meaning a long, heavy head of hair at the back, along the neck of a horse. Mane from name. Okay. Scores 200 for Bell, 240 for Ancaster, and Canadiana is the topic here. Identify the following important aspects of Canadian history. Who was the first governor of New France? Michelle.
Richelieu.
No.
Ancaster. Graham.
Champlain?
Correct. Samuel de Champlain. What was the slogan of Quebec's Quiet Revolution? Andrew.
Maître chez nous.
Correct. Meaning the masters in our own house. In Ottawa, in 1868, this was the name of a political, social, and literary movement. Graham.
Canada First?
Correct. Created by a group of enthusiasts who wanted to foster national pride. Here's another scramble panel for 10 points. These 2 planets are described by scientists as huge gas bags. Andrew.
Jupiter and Saturn.
Correct.
Okay, these 2 giants. Ancaster, these are yours. 10 points for a correct answer, dealing with Jupiter and Saturn. What phenomenon causes the red spot of Jupiter? Andrew.
It's a giant gas storm.
Correct. From what do scientists believe the ice or the rings of Saturn are made?
Gee, how about ice?
Me and my big mouth. Okay, Jupiter has 4 great moons surrounding it. Which one is named after a legendary Trojan prince who was cupbearer to the god Zeus?
No, they're all lovers.
Andrew.
Ganymede.
Correct.
Oh, yeah.
Who am I? First clue, worth 40 points. A poet born January 25th, 1759 in Scotland. Graham.
Robert Burns.
Robert Burns. 40 points. Art. Portraits, specifically. Let's have a look at our portrait. This is the work of what master of French classicism? Andrew.
Oh, Monet.
No.
Bell? Michel?
Renoir.
No.
Jean-Auguste Dominique Ingres, Mademoiselle Rivière. Ingres dominated French art in the first half of what century? Darren.
19th.
Correct.
Ingres also followed in the footsteps of what great painter of classical themes during the French Revolution and early Michel?
David.
Correct.
Jean-Louis David. Botany. With what objects does the North American Mycological Association deal? Daryl.
Mushrooms.
Yes, that's right. The root of which plant is used as a substitute or addition to coffee? Darren.
Chicory.
Correct.
Which cereal grain alone has over 15,000 varieties? Andrew.
Rice.
Correct.
20-point special here. Name in any order the 3 largest cities in the United States. Michelle.
New York, Chicago, and Los Angeles.
Correct. That's what we were looking for. New York, Chicago, and Los Angeles. Games. These questions relate to the Advanced Dungeons and Dragons game. Anybody here an expert on that? Uh-oh. What is the alignment of any druid character? Andrew.
Neutral.
Correct.
A player character with a charisma score of 5 or less can only be of what class or profession? Reggie.
A dwarf.
No.
Daryl.
Thief.
No.
Assassin. Which of the 6 attributes or abilities is the forte of fighters?
Strength.
Correct.
How many gold pieces is a platinum? Andrew.
10.
No.
How many gold pieces is a platinum?
Correct.
Okay. Russian literature. Despite allegations of plagiarism, who has generally been accredited with authorship of the epic novel And Quiet Flows? Andrew.
Tolstoy.
No.
And Quiet Flows the Dawn. Who wrote it?
Dostoevsky.
No.
Mikhail Sholokhov, who documented the history and geography of Soviet labor camps in his work, Mark.
Solzhenitsyn.
Correct.
That's right, the Gulag Archipelago. Who wrote The Master and Margarita, a fictional tale about the devil's appearance dead.
Chekhov.
No.
Devil's appearance in Moscow. Darren.
Dostoevsky.
No.
Mikhail Bulgakov. If I mentioned the following forms, or the following terms, after, main, half, quarter, forecastle, and poop, What would I be discussing? Darren?
A ship.
Yes.
The decks of sailing ships.
Snappers.
On to the snappers panel. What is the common name for an animal having these three unique features at the same stage of its development? Notochord, gill pouches, and hollow nerve cord. Andrew?
An amphibian.
No.
Mikhail?
Marsupial.
No.
Chordate. Which American author wrote realistic, earthy novels of the rural South, including Tobacco Road? Graham?
Steinbeck.
No.
Bell? Michelle?
Lewis.
No.
Erskine Caldwell. What lake found in north-central Scotland is ice-free all year? Graham?
Loch Ness.
Correct.
And part of the Caledonian Canal. What is the power to which a number called the base must be raised in order to... Andrew?
Exponent.
No.
In order to obtain a given positive number? Bell? Mark?
Logarithm.
Correct. What horse racing event is held at Pimlico in Maryland? Darren?
Belmont Stakes.
No.
Pimlico. Mark?
Preakness.
Correct.
Contour lines measure what on a map?
Altitude.
Yes.
There are two types of Nordic skiing. Name one. Graham?
Ski jumping.
Yes.
Cross country is the other. Gracie Allen and her husband were a comedy team. Michelle?
George Burns.
Correct.
Okay. Who was the president of Iran in 1991? Darren?
Rafsanjani.
Correct.
Which New Brunswick city was originally known as St. Anne's Point? Darren?
Fredericton.
Correct. What is another term for the Society of Friends? Darren?
Quakers.
Correct. What is a design of three petal-like parts used in heraldry? Graham?
Fleur-de-lis.
Correct.
Who was the Empress of France from 1804 to her, Graham?
Catherine I.
To her divorce in 1809? Michelle?
Catherine de Medici.
No.
Josephine. What term describes an army unit made up of several companies and forming part of a regiment?
Battalion.
Correct.
How many leagues under the sea was Michelle?
20,000.
What is the name of the new British cigarette packaged in black with a skull and crossbones? Darren.
Death.
Yes.
Who directed the movie JFK? Graham.
Oliver Stone.
Correct.
Which columnist is known as Dr. Foth?
Time.
Boys.
Okay. Let's just make sure that score double checks, and we'll be right back. Final score, Steve.
Another game with over 800 points. Mark,
Wow.
490 for Hamilton, 320 for Ottawa.
Thank you, panel. Excellent game. Please join us next week on Reach for the Top for the first game in the semifinals. We'll have Woburn Collegiate from Scarborough and Saunders Secondary School from London. See you there.
Reach for the Top is designed as a showcase for exceptional Canadian young people. Next week, it'll be Saunders Secondary School, London, against Woburn Collegiate Institute, Scarborough, in the first game of the provincial semifinals. See you next week for Reach for the Top.
A well-to-do dominating mother whose volatile relationship with her troubled son is played out against a police manhunt for a serial rapist. Elizabeth Montgomery and Dale Midkiff star in Sins of the Mother, tonight at 9.